This quite possibly could be the biggest MON BAZOU update ever, and you're gonna want to stick around to see all of the updates.
When you first push in the clutch, that's the moment. That's when you really notice it. Just how different it feels.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MON BAZOU Discord. Today we will be taking a look at all of the preview updates for the next update. So if you're wondering why I haven't uploaded in a week, I'm working hard on a side project. I don't know how many you guys would be interested in seeing that, but I definitely will make a video when that comes out. Without a further ado, let's dive into the updates. So the first update that we see here is redone the old truck grill. As you can see, it does have a new grill, which looks more like a mix of like an older Ford, older Chevy, older Ram. It looks like a whole mix of front grills. If I'm wrong, don't come at me about it. I'm not an old truck expert, but you can see in the front bumper there is 3 bolt holes. Now I assume there would be 4, one right behind here as well. On surface level, you may be able to miss it in this picture, but as you can see, the lug nuts changed on the truck, and we'll come back to that a little bit later. The next update is this huge syrup tank bolted to the old truck with a pump from the sugar shack. So here's a bigger picture of it, and goddamn, he got a huge maple syrup farm. Holy hell, like the Walter White of maple syrup. Anyways, I think this will be pretty useful, especially if you don't have all the barrels, and I assume that this may come with a bigger storage tank in the sugar shack, possibly, because I don't know how big that is, but I think it's actually bigger than the one that we have currently that is the largest. Nothing really looks too different here. I see an exhaust tip there, so that might be something that you can change. I'm not entirely sure. In the next picture, bro is blazing it up in the farm, and as you can see, there's some weed wheels. That's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure this thing right here has been here the whole time. I haven't even got that unlocked yet, so I'm not going to comment on that. Next, this will be very useful, especially for these potted plants. So he added a grid system so that you can actually line them up all good. And that's good. And this seems to be taken in a save file where he doesn't have the garage, but he has enough money for all these potted plants. I don't know. I don't question the developer. And here comes the important part with the wheels. As you can see, they're different. And also, he has a different front bumper with some like front hooks on it, lights, and the bed lights. I don't see the exhaust tip there, but it might be a different exhaust. Many people were asking for straps for the bed, and it looks like he added like some guardrails on the side of it so that you can put more stuff in the bed, which, I mean, I don't think it's gonna fix everything, but it'll definitely help out a lot. Next, we have an even better update for the wheel. As you can see, they have some big chunky off-roading tires, and it looks like it's still on the steelies, but that means that you'll be able to take it off, put it on the tire changing rack, and boom, got your new wheels. And I don't think this is a new front bumper, but it looks like it's paintable as well with the front grille. I'm not sure if it's paintable, or at least in the game right now. Next, we have possibly a huge update for the Koenig. As you can see, you can put the chunky tires on the Koenig with the same wheels, and it looks like this may be on rally suspension, so he may add some off-road races that you can use with the truck or the Koenig. And you cannot gloss over the fact of the off-road push bumper in the front. Holy hell, this is either gonna be the best part of the update or the worst part of the update. So as you can see, you have a brand new leveling kit that looks like a foot of height that he's added. So hopefully this makes the truck control a little better, and I haven't said this yet, but hopefully we do get new brakes for the truck, because holy hell, right now they're kind of terrible. And it doesn't really look like there's much else. As you see, the exhaust a little bit chromed up, but that might be just the rust kit. Here we have the exact opposite of the last picture. The truck has actually been lowered, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it has been, because it's tucking in the rear, not quite in the front. But I can't see the wheels on it, but it looks like the wheels that I have on my Koenig right now. And the thing that I was saying about the last one, I forgot to say it, but hopefully you have to buy both sides for the leveling kit, so you can't make a squatted truck. If you can do that, I'm gonna make a squatted truck. Why? for fun. If I get hated on for it, I may or may not remove it. It'd just be funny. Now, the next thing to definitely not gloss over in this picture is the auto parts store. So I see wheels there with red outlines. So are we gonna get like wheels with white walls on them, red walls, blue walls, whatever walls you can change? So I can see there's the wings that are, I'm pretty sure, are currently in the game right here, and I think you can actually buy a full set of rims now instead of having to go back to Cali Gas the next day and buy them again, which will be fun. But looking at these over here, let me open this in browser so I can zoom in. Okay, I'm mistaken. That looks like a beadlock rim, which I don't know if he spoiled it yet, but it looks like a beadlock. So back over here, that looks like the paint shelf. I thought that was the wing, but it doesn't look like we have any new wheels. Those kind of look new, but they could be in the game already. As for over here, I don't know. I don't see any new wings, whatever. Got some tires. I'm curious to see what those those multicolor things, those are the lug nuts that are multicolored. I can see the ECU chip right there, the lift kits for the truck. So I assume what happened was the guy that sells parts right next to it bought this and is now selling parts from it, as you can see, because his name is on it, Roger. As for the next update, we have a fully kitted out truck. It looks like the trim is actually chrome. I think it is already chrome. It might be just gray, I don't know. But there are the beadlock rims that I thought were going to be the white wall wheels, but there are the beadlocks with the green lug nuts. And it does look like you can change out the brakes, which hopefully you can, because I am sick and tired of the truck's brakes being the worst thing known to man. So here are the new lug nut colors. So you got the what looked to be white. I don't know if we have white in the game already. That might be off-white, just weird looking color. Got like a pastel purple, a cyan blue, a bronze color, like a slightly lighter bronzish brownish color, and those are either green or camel color. I think they're just green. The thread of it might be making it look like camo. As for the BMW in the back, those kind of look like new tires, but I'm not entirely sure about it. I'm pretty sure we already have those rims in the game. If not, these are new rims, but I'm pretty sure we do have like basket weave, star, whatever, snowflake rim. That hood looks pretty similar to one that we have in game. It probably is the one that we have in game. I'm kind of blanking on everything we have in game, so I actually haven't made an update on the dog yet, but there's the dog if you haven't seen them already. And we have black lug nuts. Those are probably in the game. 70mm, 100mm, 130mm, and 160mm spacers. I assume this is so you can get tires to fit the truck. And it looks like the jack stand is at full elevation, so I don't know if you're going to be able to customize like the height or whatever, or just it adapts to like the truck, so it's like the truck will be way up in the air because you got the new leaf suspension in the rear, and I don't know if there's leaves in the front or what, but there probably is. You can see a bolt there, shiny calipers, which I'm pretty sure if you do use the rust kit on the truck, it does not shine up the calipers. So those look like new calipers, which I'm really hoping for, because I'm not really wanting to have the old, like a truck with the old calipers on it. But the background, you can see the garage door and the other garage door, the smaller garage door, those are painted. Now I don't know if you could do this before, because you could paint your house and you could paint your garage, but I don't know if you could paint the garage door. So that might be coming in the next update, or it's already in the game. This will be pretty useful, maybe except if you're on wheel, which it wouldn't be that huge of a deal for me, honestly. But we have a remote control garage door opener, and it says right here it works at the track too, so I assume it like works in a radius system. So if you're like, I don't know, within like 100 feet of a garage door, it opens it. As for the rear view mirror, it looks like this is at the parts store, but I'm not sure. That kind of looks like something that could be a new building. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Here we have the truck not lifted with the new wheels and everything, and I'm glossing over the snorkel on purpose, but we have the truck with the new wheels painted, everything looks pretty good. Now we're in front of the junkyard, and I don't know about you, but I see something right here that kind of that looks like a functioning vehicle. So I don't know, we'll have to see when that comes. And the final teaser, at least up to this date, we have some had confusion. The old truck will use the same bolt system as the Koenig. As you can see here, you have the bolts for the front bumper, the wheels, and it does seem like it jacks the truck up all the way with the jack stand. So it does use the, what is it, I forget what this is, but it's like the 10 millimeter, 15 millimeter, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, but it's pretty easy to miss, but unfortunately you can now put the eyelashes on the truck. So that's gonna be all for this video, guys. If you guys do want to join the MON BAZOU Discord, I'll have a link down to it in the description down below. We still have, I believe, 8 or 9 more teasers until the update, so you can find that on his Twitter account and on the Discord, which is, I'm pretty sure, where he posted them first. You should also join my Discord, which is really cool, and we're talking about Danger Dolan. Like and subscribe.